You probably heard an argument that goes like this. I'm not an observant Jew, which means I don't go through the rituals that observant Jews go through. I believe in God, and not only do I believe in God, but I go to Chabad house, and there I hear the rabbi teaching Chassidus, and it has deepened, made more profound my understanding of greatness of God and His creation. And I like to think about it and meditate about it, and I feel very warm and very strong, and stronger than before in my belief in God. But I don't understand the purpose for the rituals. Why do I have to say Shema? Why can't I just meditate? Why can't I just think about the greatness of God? Why do I have to put tefillin? What is the purpose of the action? The action seems meaningless to me, because I can just meditate about the greatness of God, how God is one, and meditate about what is the purpose of tefillin and what tefillin accomplishes, and that should be enough for me. And this type of argument, I once thought of the following example, and I used it with a group of kids. A mother just gave birth to a baby boy or baby girl, and the love for her child is tremendous, and she feels in her mind how fortunate she is to have given birth to the child, and how wonderful God was to her, and she has an extremely great love for the child. But she was cursed. She has no hands, and she cannot hug the child. So she can't express that love. She has it in her mind, she has it in her heart, but she can't express the love. In Tanya, the Alter Rebbe compares doing mitzvahs to hugging the king. Hugging the king. Now this woman is meditating about her love to her child, and she has a very warm and deep emotion, but she can't hug the child. She can't actualize her love with her arms. Now, of course, if one does mitzvahs if one hugs the child with a tremendous love, the hugging is also more meaningful. But if you can't hug your child, you can't show that love in a physical way. Doing a mitzvah, saying Shema, putting tefillin, and all the other mitzvahs that we do in action is actually hugging Hashem, hugging God. And if we really love God and we understand the greatness of God and we want to be close to Him, the only way to be close to Him is through action, because through those actions we are hugging God with our arms, and even though the arms are not as profound, it would seem, as the intellect and the emotion, but only through our physical actions can we really be close to God. And that's one of the explanations as to why we have to do physical mitzvahs. And it's likewise in relationship to people that love each other have to show that love in an actual way through physical manifestations, hugging and things of the sort. And that's one of the reasons why, without doing the mitzvahs, we're not really coming close to God. There's a popular song, Tzion, 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 and a number of years ago I wrote some lyrics to it which express the purpose of or the greatness of Ahavas Yisrael, loving a fellow Jew. And this is how the tune goes. Hashem and His Torah and B'nai Yisrael are one, because every Jew is HaKadosh Baruch Hu's son. V'ahavta l'reyacha kamoicha. Israeli v'ahavta es Hashem Elokecha. Learn to love one another Every Jew is your brother. Loving a fellow Jew is loving HaKadosh Baruch Hu. Bonim atem l'Hashem Elokeichem. By loving every Jew, we show our love for Hashem. Learn to love one another. Every Jew is your brother. Loving a fellow Jew is loving HaKadosh Baruch Hu. Some change it later in the end to go this way. Hashem and His Torah and Bnei Yisrael are one, because every Jew is HaKadosh Baruch Hu's son. Yohavta l'reyacha kamoicha. It's really v'yohavta es Hashem Elokecha. Learn to love one another. Every Jew is your brother. Loving a fellow Jew is loving HaKadosh Baruch Hu. Bonim atem l'Hashem Elokeichem. By loving a fellow Jew, we show our love for Hashem. Learn to love one another. Every Jew is your brother. Loving a fellow Jew is loving HaKadosh Baruch Hu.